Hi everybody, I'm Jen Cassetta. I want you to know two really important things that happen when you act more confidently. So the first thing that happens when you act more confidently is that you become less of a target to predatory behavior. More on that in a second. The second thing that happens is that you increase your self-worth stock, and I'll talk about that too. But first, let's go back to those predatory behavior. When I teach self-defense, right, physical self-defense, I'm talking a lot about predators, and these predators are usually, or could be, very random. Somebody you don't know when you're walking down the street late at night, somebody that may know you a little better, that's been watching you or tracking your behavior. Now, let's shift gears into emotional self-defense, and that's really when I'm talking about predators. Now I'm talking about people in your life. People in your life that have either tried to take advantage of you, make you feel more vulnerable. We all remember the bullies on the playground as kids, but some of those bullies never grew up. And they turn into adult bullies, and maybe now they're your boss or a colleague or even a client. I remember I had a client when I was first personal training, and one of my first private clients actually, she was a bully. She was downright mean and rude to me, and I was coming into her home. So I think there was a perceived inequality of power there, and I had to finally assert myself and make it not okay and let her know that I wasn't going to tolerate this kind of behavior anymore, right? Setting boundaries, something that I'm going to talk about in subsequent videos. If you're interested, let me know. So, again, if you work for yourself, sometimes predatory behavior or bullying behavior can come in the form of clients, unfortunately. Who else? Friends, right? Friends that maybe shouldn't be your friends anymore can be bullies. Even relatives can be bullies, right? So it's not always just strangers out there in the street. These are people in our lives that we need to learn to set better boundaries with. But think about this. When you start to act more confidently, predators will stop effing with you so much, right? Because you can take a stand for yourself, because you will assert yourself, because you will set non-negotiables and teach people how to treat you. And you just won't tolerate their BS anymore, essentially. So if you want to think like a predator for a second, think about who predators go after. If we want to take an analogy in predators in the wild, right? Think of like a hawk. Hawks aren't going to try and eat other hawks, right? Because they know they can't. What they will do is look down on the ground and look for little rodents that they can get a hold of easily. Eat them up, right? It's pretty much the same as human behavior. If you're a bully, first of all, we know that bullies are really just insecure and, right, trying to fill that void in their life. Something, they probably had a hard upbringing, probably something drastically horrible happened to them, and now they have to fill that void by being mean to other people so they can feel better about themselves. Whatever. Anyway, they, right, they're not going to go after somebody who asserts themselves, who acts more confidently. Which brings me to the second point. When you act more confident, you start to believe in yourself even more. Your self-worth stock starts to go up. Think about yourself as if you were a business or an incorporated, right? Like, I'm Jennifer Cassetta Incorporated, and today my stock is valued at $500. Why? Because I say so, right? It's as easy as that. So take your name, incorporate it, and think of yourself on the stock market. What will you set your value as today? The best part about this little practice, if you will, is that every day you get to set your price. It has nothing to do with the markets, right? So acting confident. How do we act confident? Positive body language, strong physiology, powerful affirmations, mantras that you can create. All these different things that I teach in my She Warrior Confidence course, more on that in a few, will help you start to believe in yourself even more. It's almost like you have to do the actions and do the things for it to just be, right? You could just be more confident, and your brain will start to believe you when you do these things. I think it was Dr. Wayne Dyer would say, I'll see it when I believe it, right? Instead of what we usually think of, I'll believe it when I see it. No, believe it, and it's possible. So believe in yourself. Take your stock up just by really acting more confident. Like I said, powerful physiology, acting in a way that you assert yourself, setting boundaries with people when you need to, telling these bullies to F off and get out of your life already. No need to be bringing you down. So that's why I created the free 5-day She Warrior Confidence course for you specifically, for women everywhere in the world, because I'm so passionate about making sure that women have access and the tools to step into their power, to regain their power, especially if you feel like you've been knocked down recently. Something really, terrible has happened in your life, you're feeling low, or maybe you just never really had that sustainable level of confidence to begin with. Well, I'm telling you that it's yours to claim at any moment. But it does take practice, and it does take tools and techniques. And that's what I'm here to share with you. So if you head to jennifercassetta.com, fill in your name and best email, you'll get instant access to the She Warrior Confidence course. I will see you in there. I can't wait to hear your results, and please do share. All right, have a great day, She Warriors.